One of the things I want to do, man, I want to have where people can come on. I want to have it where people can come on, man, and I give y'all a few minutes to speak, your piece on screen. Anybody, anybody interested in that, let me know. That's one of the things I want to do. Dr. J says, happy Saturday, everyone. It said, full sport. You from India, bro? No, I'm not from India, but it's much love to India. Shout out to India. So Gandhi Group, I respect you. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the continued support. Listen, man, if you the first time coming in, I want to welcome you to Mark B's Perspective. I would like to welcome you to Mark B's Perspective. We got my man Gandhi. He's from India. He's also Indian. Much love from India. Man, I've been getting people from different parts of the country, Croatia, the UK, a lot of different people, and even throughout the states here in America. But I wanted to come, man, and say, uh, I want to have some shows with y'all, the viewers, on so we can talk. As long as it's respectful, man. I don't mind welcoming somebody, and you ain't got to be, the greatest person. I want to open this up for anybody where they can come on with me and just discuss, different things. I'm not really going to do debates because debates can get real crucial, especially under our times right now. So this is not necessarily about debating. I just want to extend the olive. Why you can't play game, brother. Gandhi, what you talking about? I'm missing you. Why you can't play games? What you mean by that? But I want to extend where I invite, somebody on as a guest and y'all can, share your thoughts or whatever it may be. I know some people is like, let me get on. Owen said, how is your day going? My day is good. Every day for me above ground is a win. Every day above ground for me is a win, man. I'll be thankful to be alive because some people didn't wake up. So to be alive is a blessing. Thank you, Owen Prescott. Appreciate that. But I want to know if somebody would be interested in coming on as a guest on my live. And not for the sake of debating. Because what's the purpose of debating when nobody's going to change their viewpoint? But I would like to have somebody come on, express their views, and just let their voice be heard, which you might not otherwise be able to do that. But I would love to, extend the olive branch to have somebody on as a guest during my live show. Holly said, hey, Holly Rogers, welcome to the live. Thanks for coming. If anybody would be interested in that, let me know. Let me know in the chat, but also after the video ends, put it in the comments section so I can reach out to you. If you're interested in being a guest on the show, let me know. Put it in the chat, but also put it in the comments so it's easier for me to see. And we can try to set it up where I get you on the show as a guest. Today, I'm doing something a little bit different. I want to do something just a little bit different today. And what I want to do today, man, all throughout online, man, I've been seeing this conversation about one gorilla versus 100 men. Online, it's been a hot topic. Dr. J says, good morning and welcome to Mark B's Perspective. That's what it is. But online, they've been having this debate, this conversation about one gorilla versus 100 grown men. In that conversation, you hear point of views on both sides. So I want to ask here today, who do you think would win? One gorilla versus 100 grown men. Let me hear y'all thoughts on that. Let me hear y'all thoughts. If it's your first time coming, I want to welcome you to Mark B's Perspective. I want to welcome you to Mark B's Perspective. If it's your first time, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like this video as well. The question today is one gorilla versus 100 men. I've been hearing this online all over the place. Let me know who you think will win. Who do you got and how you think it will go? Let me know. One gorilla versus 100 men. Somebody let me know. Don't be ashamed. Who do you think will win if they set it off? Who do you think would win? Dr. J said, hi, Holly. Also, before I started, I put out the question, if anybody is interested in being a guest on the show, let me know. Anybody who is interested in being a guest on the show, let me know. It will be a safe space for you. You'll be able to speak out your piece. Only thing I ask and require is that you be respectful. And that's not asking a lot. So if anybody is interested in being a guest on the show, let me know so I can make that happen, man. Dr. J said, double tap that screen on your way into the chat to show your support for the channel. And also like the video as well. Make sure you like the video. Thank you for saying that, Doc. Thank you for sharing that, Doc. But one gorilla versus 100 men, if they were to get it on, who do y'all think will win and how do you think it will go? I've been hearing this argument online. Let me know who y'all think will win. How would it go? Share in the comments, man. I know it's Saturday. Most of y'all chilling. You with your family. But if you got some information on that, let me know. Devon said 50-50. He don't know. You got to pick one, though. Was it Devon? Devon, you got to pick one. Let me know, man, who you think will win in that battle. We're talking about 100 men. And I do want to say, in the challenge, they were saying 100 regular men, just picking 100 random men. I don't know about that. Who I would pick, I would tell you my pick if I was able to pick 100 men. It said depends on the state of 100 men. If they're out of shape, skinny, fat, gorilla will win. This is what I would pick. This would be my pick. My thoughts would be, if we can go to any time period, I would take two. I'm going back and get the Vikings from the Viking time, and I'm going back to Africa with Shaka Zulu and his crew. And then if we have to come up to speed with the current times, who I would pick would be 100 prisoners in tip-top shape that got natural life, and only way they can get out if they join this fight. 100 of the best tip-top shape prisoners. So first I said the Vikings from back then. The second one is Shaka Zulu from back then in Africa. And the third would be 100 prisoners in tip-top shape. You probably pick 10 from each one of the best prisoners. He said 100 Mike Tysons. Yeah, but we want to mix it up. Not all, yeah, that's a good one now. 100 Mike Tysons will be a good challenge. I like that. 100 Mike Tysons. Yeah, but when they say random people, that's a hard pick. Like you were saying, it depends. Are they out of shape? Does anybody know the conditions of a gorilla? And does anyone know the conditions of a gorilla, his abilities, his strengths? Because I just pulled something up. It says gorilla has exceptional power. Their weight lift about 20 adult human beings combined. Muscle structure, arm strength, size and muscle mass. They say they're emotionally intelligent. Those are some of the things that a gorilla has. But it's hard for me to go against mankind's with our intelligence, with our thinking abilities. But it's hard for me. Micah, good morning. Thank you. Welcome to the chat. Today I'm doing something different. I did pose a question. Before I get into my question, I asked if anybody wanted to be a guest on the channel during my live to let me know. Put it in the chat, but also after the video, put it in the comments section so I can make that happen. Anthony said 100 men will have no chance without use of weapons. Okay. Because I think in the challenge, I think they said no weapons. Good point, Anthony. So you think it's just going to be a slaughterhouse? Anthony Tony, do you think it's just going to be a slaughter? Somebody said, what if it's 100 Mike Tysons? Will they still not have a chance? Let me know, Anthony, what do you think? 100 Mike Tysons. I know the original thing said 100 random people breaking bones. Yo, he doing some damage. He breaking bones, backs, and all kind of stuff. Think about it. Men were able to kill mammoths with rocks and sticks. Yeah, but that's using a weapon. I think they trying to say no. Necks broke. Right. You know, I still got to go with the people, man. I got to go with mankind. I got to go with you talking about 100. And I heard some people argue that the first 20 is dead. And it might only be like 10 or 20 left at the end. Old Texas said a gun has never killed anyone. Who you got in this battle, Old Texas? Who you got? Andy said, I would hope. Devon, if the gorilla starts using his teeth and jaws, it would be a problem. Yeah, and they also were saying that, you know, if he grabbed the first one, he could just sling him, the first person, sling that person as a weapon. So it's going to have to be well thought out. It's going to have to be strategic. You know, you just can't go in there playing. And I don't think, like people say, send the first 20. I think everybody got to be on deck. Whether you're distracting, whatever you're doing, everybody has to be on deck at the same time. Thank you, Devin, for sharing that. He will rip people apart, use an arm or leg like a club. Yo, I don't know, 100, that's a lot of people though, man. And yeah, he gonna be using them like he gonna have an arm and just hitting people with the arm. Yeah, it seemed like it'll get real ugly. Dr. J said, double tap the screen on your way in. Make sure you double tap the screen. Like this video, man. Like this video. Help the algorithm get this out to more people. It said you would all have to rush. Anthony said the strategy for the gorilla and 100 men is you will all have to rush and overpower the gorilla, if that's even possible. So I guess everybody, like, because I heard some people say, well, you're going to send the first 10 and then the next 10. But everybody got to be on deck. In my opinion, everybody must be on deck to handle this gorilla. Dr. J said, like, share, subscribe to show support for the channel. Make sure you like this video. Subscribe to the channel as well. Today, I'm talking about, I heard an argument online about one gorilla versus 100 men. Who do you have in this showdown? Who do you have in this showdown, man? One gorilla, just one, versus 100 men. Who do you have in this showdown? Does mankind even have a chance without weapons now? I know maybe with sticks and knives, we would have a better chance, but the challenge was without weapons. Who do you have in this challenge? How do you think it's going to go down? We got some good comments so far. How do you think this will go down? Usman said, hey, Usman Khan, welcome to the chat. Make sure you like this video. If you have not done it, make sure you like the video. Today, I'm just doing a question. I saw this online. And they was talking about one gorilla. And let me be specific. They said silverback gorilla versus 100 men. Who you taking? Anthony said it is all too scary. One gorilla is as strong as 10 men. So by stats, it would be 10 versus 1. Yeah. And they got to make the best of it. I don't know, like when you said, like everybody rush, it's going to be hard to rush that little thing. Maybe, you know, go 25, or maybe 10. But while the one's rushing, the others got to be distracting. Like nobody can be sitting back watching. Everybody got to be active in this mission. Everybody going to have to be active in this mission. As soon as they throw off one, the next one got to be on. It got to be constant. No waiting for him to destroy 10 and then send the next 10. Everybody got to constantly be active in this. Deja said, you look like Daniel Comer, sir. Deja, I don't know who that is, but welcome to the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today I'm talking about one gorilla versus 100 men. Been hearing this story all over line, all over social media. Deja, who do you have in this challenge? One gorilla, and remember, it's a silverback gorilla versus 100 men. UFC legend. Okay, he's your double gobbler. Okay. Hey, speaking of who you? Deja said gorilla wins against 200, not 100. Yo, man, I'm a mankind. I gotta go with the humans. It gotta be something we can do, man. It gotta be. They just said gorilla gonna win against 200 men. I'm not talking. I know the story originally said 100 random men. Man, I'm talking about the best of the best. I'm not going with the random. No, I'm not even taking that bet. I want the best of the best, man. And who I said is we go back to the Vikings, 100 of them Viking cavemen type people, or I go to Africa, Shaka Zulu, and 100 of them Zulu Nation type people. Or I come up to date and say 100 prisoners, not from one prison, like the best of the best in tip-top shape. They don't have nothing to lose. The best of the best. I'm taking the men, 100 men. Let me know your thoughts. Those are the three options I got. Earlier, somebody said 100 Mike Tysons. Let me know in that scenario who you got, Daisy. Daisy, let me know who you got on that. Because I got to go with the men. I know it's going to get real ugly. I know it's going to get ugly in there. But we got to have a chance. Subpar said, bro, 100 average men taking out a gorilla. I love that, man. See, we got to believe in ourselves. He said he ain't going for that. Now, Davon said 100 Vikings. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about people that's willing. It can happen. But y'all can't be going there playing. And I seen a lot of videos, people watching and getting scared. They going to lose already. But it got to be like Subpar said, 100 regular men taking them out. That's what's up. But Davon said 100 Vikings, most definitely. I'm going with 100 Vikings or 100 of them Shaka Zulus. Finn said, are you a Nikki fan? Hey, today we talking about, first of all, Finn, I want to welcome you to this live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to thank you for the support. I don't know which Nikki you're talking about. You're probably talking about Nicki Minaj. She all right. Which Nikki are you talking about? But the question of today is, it's been going online about one gorilla, a silverback, versus 100 men. Who do you like in that challenge? Let me know in the comment. Who you like, Finn? Finn, who you like? If it's your first time, I want to welcome you to Mark B's Perspective. I thank y'all for coming. I appreciate the support. Make sure you like this video. If you have not done it, go and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. We talking about 100 gorillas, man. One gorilla versus 100 men. Who you taking? Me? I'm taking the men, but I'm not just going with 100 regular men. I'm not doing that. No. I want 100 of the best, and I'm taking the men all day. Win, lose, or draw, I'm taking the men. I know somebody said the men don't have a chance. They said if it's 200 men, they still going to lose. So I just want to know what's your thoughts. What are your thoughts, man? Also, on a side note, today I was letting people know on my lives. I do my lives Monday through Friday. If anybody is interested in being a guest during one of my lives, let me know in the chat. But more importantly, after the video, put it in the comment section of the video. So that way it'd be easy for me to get with you. If you're interested in being a guest on the show, let me know. And I put it after the video, when to do the replay, put it in the comment section and we can make that happen. This is not for debate because debates is basically useless in a sense. This debates are basically useless in some instances, and we just want to talk and just have the freedom and a safe space to talk about certain things. Who y'all taking? Who are y'all taking in this challenge? One silverback gorilla versus 100 men. I'm changing it up a little bit. I'm not going with 100 random men because they can be 100 out of shape people. But I'm going with, these are the ones that I said. It got to be 100 Vikings from back in the day or 100 Shaka Zulus from Africa back in the day. If we come to present time, I'm going with 100 of the prisoners, tip-top shape, pick them out throughout the country, throughout the United States, 100 of the best prisoners. And those, I'm taking the 100 men all day, every day, win, lose, or draw. Let me know your thoughts on this, man. Who y'all got? Deji said, depends on how brave the humans are. G, if they attack nonstop, they will win 100%. Deji said they got to attack nonstop. That's what I say. It can't be all that sitting around watching. Ooh, he hurt him. And then you're getting scared. You can't even think about it. Because the military, people losing limbs, they don't just sit back and watch. Everybody continually fight. Those are real soldiers, even in the military. So nobody can be sitting back watching. Everybody got to be active, whether you actually in there or not. The next people got to already be active and moving around. Usman said, hey, assalamu alaikum, bro. How are you? I'm good, my brother. Peace be upon you. Wa alaikum assalam to you, my brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, Usman. Thank you. Peace to you. Peace to everybody on this live. I'm talking about one silverback gorilla versus 100 humans. Who do you have in that challenge? That's my question today. I've been hearing this challenge all over line, all throughout. People have been talking about it. Let me know who you got. One silverback gorilla versus 100 men. I suggest y'all check out the silverback's ability, his strengths. I think they said he's as strong as 10 men or 20 men, but he got massive strength. So long as they know what they're dealing with and they be serious and everybody active, it can happen. Usman said, you are so nice, guy. You are so nice, guy, bro. Thank you. Thank you, man. I want to thank you for the support. Thank you for continuing to watch, this channel. Be supportive of the channel. Are you subscribed? If you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Also, if you haven't liked this video, make sure you like this video, man. But I just wanted to come. They just said 110-year-old boys versus one prime Mike Tyson. Yo, that's crazy. I guess that's what you think is like, comparing that to, I guess what you're saying. You're saying 110-year-old boys versus one prime Mike Tyson. That's what that would be at. Usman said, I'm already, yeah, I knew your name looked familiar. I was just saying it, not just to you, Usman, but to everybody else. Maria, you coming with the mess. Maria, I do want to thank you, even though you got this negative stuff, but you're right. Those are your thoughts. I want to say this to you, Maria. I'm inviting anybody, right? Maria, I'm inviting anybody, if they want to be a guest on my live, to let me know in the chat, or also let me know after the video ends. Put it in the comment section. That way it'll be easier for me to find. So if you want to have to do these symbols, you can come and speak your piece if that's what you would like to do. It will be a safe space. It will be safe, and we'll follow the rules that I set, for you to come. But thank you, Maria. Even though you just put this stuff up, thank you for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But today, Maria, I'm talking about, I've been hearing it all online. Everybody's been talking about it. In the instance of one gorilla versus 100 men, who do you have? One gorilla, silverback gorilla, versus 100 men. Who do you have in that situation? Let me know. Let me know. One silverback versus 100 men. Who do you have in that situation? Let me know in the comments section. I had a lot of good points. Some people said that the men ain't got a chance. Somebody said if it's 200 men, the men ain't got a chance. That's crazy. I can't just turn my back on mankind. I do believe we're able to do something. Also, remember that these men don't have any weapons. So who do y'all have? Who do you have? Man, I want to thank y'all for the continued support. I thank you. I thank you. Thank you. If it's your first time here, man, I want to just say welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing the support. But I ask that you subscribe to the channel if you have not done it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not done it. Thank y'all for the continued support. I just wanted to stop in today. I know y'all enjoying y'all weekend, especially with your family, but I did want to stop by to ask y'all that question, man. 100 men, grown men versus one gorilla. Who do you have? Who do you have in that? I ain't gonna be before y'all long, but I just wanted to stop in and say that. But also remember, man, I'm standing the olive branch. You know, a lot of people talk, you know, on the they type in stuff. I'm gonna give you all an opportunity. Anybody who wants to come and be a guest on the show, anybody who want to come and be a guest on the show, let me know in the chat section. But more importantly, let me know after the video in the comments section. Put it in the comments section. Let me know so we can arrange that. This ain't gonna be no debate, but it's gonna be an opportunity for you to come and speak your piece. That's what I want to do. I want to give y'all an opportunity to speak your piece, but it's gonna be done respectfully. We're gonna have the same guideline, community guideline rules. For anybody, because there's been a lot of talk, you know, behind the screen, I want to give y'all a chance to come up and represent that which you say you believe in. I'm giving you the platform, and you can come up. So Maria, is that something you'll be interested in, or you just wanted to come and just put something out here? If you're interested to really get your point across, if you even have a viewpoint, I'm open. I'm giving you the opportunity. I'm giving you the opportunity to share your thoughts. How do you think the dollarification can impact world trade? The American dollar, the American dollar will affect. Everything's been affected, but yeah, it's going to have some effect. The dollarification. Pukit B said yes. What you saying yes to? Let me know what you're saying yes. Porkit, let me know when you say yes, let me know what you're saying. Are you responding to what I was saying? Yes, it was going to have an effect, most definite. I thought you was talking about something else I said. But yeah, I'm extending the olive branch to anybody that would like to be a guest on my channel. Nothing would never be free. When you say us, or you talking about the United States? Free for us? They ain't gonna make it free for us. No, it's not. He said, why is Trump ruining that? That's a good question. Paul Kid, are you interested in being a guest on one of the lives? Not saying today, I'm just saying. And it's not just for you, this is for anybody else who's interested in really coming and just speaking their truth. Because it's easy to type stuff on the screen, but it's a different ball game when you behind and you got to stand on what you're saying. First of all, you got to know what you're saying. And then secondly, you got to stand on that what you say you know. Anybody interested, man, let me know. Put it in the comment section of the video once it replays. Let me know, and then I'll reach out to you and we can make arrangements. I'm going to let you know the requirements, the rules, and all that. It's not for no debate, because we're not debating. My goal is not to change your thoughts. Your goal shouldn't be to change mine, because we're probably not going to do this at this point. But we do want to be able to look at specific issues. Man, I thank y'all for the continued support. Make sure you like this video if you have not done it. You know, I come here, if this is your first time, I come here and I talk about different issues. Today, I wanted it to be a little bit lighter, just basic today, just talk about, you know, first of all, I extended the olive branch to anybody who want to be a guest on the channel. Let me know, and then, you know, I can make that happen. And then two, just a little light fun. And the fun that I did today was speaking about the one gorilla, the silverback gorilla versus 100 men. They've been talking about this online all over the place. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on this topic. I wanted to hear your thoughts on this topic. But as I said, man, anybody interested in being a guest and speaking their truth, I will open that up to you. Anybody interested in being a guest on the show and speaking their truth, let me know. I'll go over the rules and we can make that happen, man. Because it's a difference typing behind the screen, but it's a whole nother game. Cabaroo, this ain't a joke. I guess Cabaroo said, I'll be a guest. 100 bears versus 100 women. Okay, I guess you joking. Because we know, I mean, I don't know. But this is for serious inquiries only. If you want to be a guest, you know, on my live, I want to open that up because I do want to hear other viewpoints and not just people typing, you know, behind the screen, because some people are bots. But I just want to, you know, have y'all come on and speak your truth, man. It will be a safe space, you know, and I think that will enhance my lives by having guests. If it's your first time coming to my live, I want to just welcome y'all and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Pool Kid said, I'll be guest too. By the way, I'm not American, just want an American perspective on the world situations. Hey, I would love to have you, man. I would love to have you. But put that, when this video go off, put it in my comment section so I'll be able to reach back out to you from that comment. And we can make that happen, man. Paul Kid B, thank you for reaching out. Let me get a pen. I'm going to write that down so I can connect with you and give you that opportunity. And then you'll let me know your availability and, you know, when you can do it, the times. And I think it'll be good. But I'm going to write you down, Paul Kid. You serious, ain't you? Paul Kid B. You are serious, right? If you're just coming in, man, I want to welcome y'all to my live. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, man. If it's your first time, I ask that you subscribe to the channel. If the channel is something you're interested in, because it might not be for everybody, but I ask that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video, man. Make sure you like this video. I'm still extending the olive branch for other people to come on my lives. This will be Monday through Friday. I do my lives, and we'll pick a day. Hopefully you'll be available during the times that I do my lives. Hopefully you'll be available during those times, and you can come on here. You can speak your truth. You know, it will be a safe space. It will not be a debate, but you'll be able to come out and speak your truth and just give the audience another perspective. Thank you, Paul Kid. Looking forward to working with you, man. Hope you're serious about this. Looking forward to working with you. AI said it's possible for 100. Oh, I didn't hear that because here's Johnny said AI said it's possible for 100 men to win. I didn't hear that because people said they went on chat, what's it called, Chat GBT, and it said men had no chance. So I'm glad you checked that out. Thank you. I believe that, but it got to be the right men. I'm not giving up on mankind that easy to say one gorilla can beat 100 men. But this is the thing, though. Here's Johnny. They said that gorilla is a silverback. So make sure you check for the silverback gorilla. It might be a difference. Check that out on AI and let me know what it say. Here's Johnny. Check that out for me. For a silverback gorilla. Who do y'all have in the showdown? One silverback gorilla versus 100 men. Who do y'all have in that showdown? Share your thoughts. Pinky said the vast majority would fail. Marines or train attack type situations could be different. That's why I said have to be trained. And I even went back to the Vikings years ago, like the old Vikings. I also went back to the old Africans, Shaka Zulu during that time. You know, they were straight warriors. They had to hunt to eat, to live, and all that with spears and stuff. So it says the man has weapons. It improves the chances for the men. What about without weapons? Let me know what to say without weapons. Here's Johnny. Who wins that battle? 100 men, no weapons. Let me know what to say on that. Who you got in this battle? One silverback gorilla versus 100 grown men. And I know initially they were saying just 100 random men. No, I'm not taking 100 random men. I want to, spice it up and say, it's a stupid question. Pinky, why you say it's a stupid question? I didn't come up with the question. I just wanted to bring it here. I just wanted to bring it here to get y'all viewpoints. It's just been online, and I said, let me bring it here. So, Pinky, who do you have winning that if it's a stupid question? 100 men versus one silverback. Pinky, share your thoughts, man. Say who you got winning and say why. Don't just say it's a stupid question. But thank you for sharing anyway. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, man, listen, I'm still extending the olive branch to anybody interested in being a guest on the channel. Let me know in the comments. Also, after the video, let me know in the comments section. You can put it here in the chat, but also you put it in the comments section. Let me know. Respect. Pinky, I respect that. Pinky said, I mean, it's stupid in terms of anyone who thinks that human can compete with a silverback or ignorant. What about 100 trained Marines? Very strategic in what they do. Still no chance. Pinky, still no chance. I want to thank y'all, man, for coming. Thank you for watching this live. I appreciate the continued support. If this is your first time, we welcome you here. Today is just Saturday, so it's basic today. I'm just talking about one gorilla versus 100 men. And I was trying to get y'all thoughts on that. Pinky says, still no chance. I respect that. At my age, I wouldn't want to be in the mix of that. When I was younger, I'd be stupid enough to try something like that. When I was younger, I would probably be stupid enough to try something like that. Probably be the first to die. Go in there and think I'm going to do something. But thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for the continued support. If you have not done it, go ahead and like this video. Oh, let me go back. Pinky said raw muscle power, teeth, bone density, raw animalistic aggression, thick skin, etc. Woo, Pinky, you made it clear. I don't want no smoke with that. You made it clear. But we also, on the flip end, we also talking about 100 men. Now we know 10 might not be able to do it, but they said 100. And I know somebody earlier said, man, 200 people gonna lose. So what's your thoughts, man? Pinky said a gorilla can literally crush a human skull with his hands, like smash. But the others ain't gonna let him do that because everybody's bum rushing. One hit from humans can smash. One hit from a gorilla can smash human bones. Mike, I'm not even gonna read your comment. Mike's the comedian today, so let's read Mike's comment. Do you prefer methamphetamine or magic mushrooms? Ken, what's happening? Yo, Ken said, leave it to the Dems. Hey, Ken, everything ain't Democrat and Republican, man. Some stuff just deal with human beings or citizens. You know that, right? But thank you, Ken. Ken, I want to extend the olive branch. You just getting on. I want to extend the olive branch to invite any guests who want to come on here and talk about their stuff. Ken, where you at? Hold on. Well, as soon as you see a grown man get torn from limbs, majority would crack. But Pinky, in the military, they see people get limbs torn up all the time from artillery, and they continue to fight. So for regular people, it's gonna mess them up. But for the military, they keep fighting. And then that's why they come home with that PTSD. Much love, Ken. I'm extending the olive branch to anybody who wants to be a guest on the show. It's not going to be a debate. We ain't even handling it like that. It will be an opportunity and a safe space to come on here and express your viewpoints. Pinky said they're going to run. Dr. J said double tap the screen on your way in. I heard people say that. I guess that helped the algorithm. But Dr. J said double tap the screen. Combat is not the same as getting savaged by a wild animal. But you see people they get blown away. You don't think that's the same? See, I think you got to have the mindset. That's all I was saying about the military. They already know people going to die. And same thing if you attacking a gorilla, you know some people going to die. Or you at least should know. But thank you though. I can sit here and say men all day. I'm not one of the men, so I'm not out there. But during my teenage years, early 20s, I probably would have been the first one out there and got killed. He would just snap me in half. Mike said, Bumbleclot. Mike, what are you talking about, man? Mike, welcome to the chat, man. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like this video, Mike. Today's Saturday, so it's just a relaxed Saturday, man. We just chilling, nothing too serious. My question was, it's been all online all over the place. One silverback gorilla versus 100 men. Who you taking, Mike? Mike, who you taking? Mike said, liked it, homie. I appreciate you, Mike. Piggy said, with no weapon, they wouldn't even be able to damage the gorilla. Will the gorilla get tired? Pinky, I don't know how they gonna kill it, but can they get that gorilla tired? Because that's the first, you get it tired, now you can step on his head. If you can get that gorilla down, which I don't think is realistic, but can they get the gorilla tired? That would be a question also. How would they even kill it? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. Pinky said gorillas are basically pure muscle. Yeah. Woo. Charlie. Pinky, what about 100 Vikings from back in the day? Pinky said their bones are like 4 times as dense. So they got thick bones. And what Pinky is saying is man will not be able to hurt the gorilla at all. The teeth, the agility, they can jump in the trees, they can pound on you, they can back smack you. and damage you with one back smack. So yeah, that's some serious damage. I don't want no part of that. It was just something that was going on online. I wanted to bring it here and get y'all. Mike, chill out, man. Be respectful, Mike. Pinky said literally one pimp slap and you're done. That's it. Well, they're going to do 100 pimp slaps because we talking about 100 people. And these are people who not going to be afraid, because if you're afraid, you done lost already. We need 100 people that's going to keep fighting to the end. If you're the last one there and that 99 is dead, you still required to fight. So if you're the last one there in this challenge, you got to keep fighting. Mike said nice. Be like getting hit with a tree trunk. Yeah. You put it like that. Ooh. Nah. We good. That's serious, man. That's serious. But I heard some real, serious arguments on one side. Somebody gave the example of how the gorilla just gonna come in and, rip limbs off and probably even hit people with some of the limbs that they rip off. People need to stop playing these games with nature. She doesn't play. You're right. It's a lot more bigger than us. Not even just water and fire. You're talking about wind. Something that's so general. That's why they say never take people's kindness for weakness. Think about this. The wind go across us doesn't hurt us, but let a tornado go. That's still wind. Let a tornado, it take houses and buildings down, but it brushes across us every day, just so nice. We don't think nothing about it. It's just so nice and gentle. But that same wind, when it picks up speed, it can tear down a whole city. Ken said only chance if there were 100 Mike Tysons. But Ken, I think Pinky said even 100 Mike Tysons are going down. Me, I might ride with Mike Tyson. I might ride with the 100 Vikings. I might ride with the 100 Africans, them Shaka Zulu type people. I might ride with them. I also might ride with 100 prisoners, the best of the best. They can lift 500, 600 pounds. They've been in jail. They don't do nothing but work out. I'm taking them. But Pinky said even those people going down. Pinky said even those. Yeah, Pinky, good point. Pinky said Shaka Zulu had weapons. They were trained and they had weapons. But Vikings would need to have weapons too. Then they had billy clubs and shields. Yeah. To make this realistic, they gotta have weapons. It's basically what we're saying is they're gonna have to have weapons. Nah, Tim be fighting, Tim be chewing off ears and them arms and legs. Woo. Yeah, that'd be a real ugly thing. Ooh. Don't y'all gave me some bad visuals. Y'all gave me some bad visuals, man. I was hoping to pull for my peoples for 100 men, but y'all saying a gorilla gonna do us dirty. Wow. Listen, man, if you're just coming in, I want to thank y'all. Welcome y'all to Mark's Live. This is where I just talk about different stuff. Today is Saturday, so we just light, it's chill. Nobody's mad at nobody. Everybody's happy. We want to enjoy time with our family. Sorry, dude, your audio is cutting. Hey, is the audio back on? Is my audio on? Can everybody hear my audio? Pinky said my audio is cutting out. Check one, check one. Chef Chevy TV, sup? Is my audio back on? Pinky said my audio was cutting out. Okay. Pinky says it's going in and out. Man, I'm about to check into that. Here's Johnny said it's good. Well, thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Who that? OG Eric, what up? Make sure y'all still here. OG Eric on his end. Yeah, man. Today's Saturday, like I said, it's chill. We with our family. I know I'm with my family, trying to enjoy time with the family. But I did want to come in and check with y'all, man. I did want to stop in. And my question was, uh, I've been hearing it online, the one gorilla versus 100 men. Oh, Chef Chevy TV. Appreciate that. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you for that. Also, want to let y'all know, man, I'm inviting people to be a guest on my live. It will be a safe space. It's not going to be a debate type thing, but I give you an opportunity to express yourselves. Pinky said, maybe it's me. Yeah, they say I'm good, Pinky. They say I'm good in the hood, man. They say I'm good in the hood. But thank y'all. Anybody interested in being a guest on my live, man, let me know in the chat. Also, when the video end, put it in my comment section. Let me know in the comment so I can get y'all set up, so I can give you an opportunity and a flat platform to speak. Chef Chevy, yeah, let me know. I'll make you. It ain't about you making me famous, man. But I want to give you the opportunity. You come, you express yourself. Are you serious? I'm gonna put you down. Chef Chevy, make sure you put it in the comment section so we can get you on there. Chef Chevy said, me. Okay. Put it in the comment section so I can reach out to you. Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny said, they're saying the LA ports, all the ports gonna have a shortage. But he said we'll see 35% drop in cargo volume. Yes. Ken said that's Trump's saying I'm good in the hood. Trump ain't make that. He said that's Trump saying. Trump ain't made that. We've been saying that, man. Knock off the tough guy act. Who said somebody tough? Where did you get that from? Shane, where do you get that, man? Ain't nobody tough, but ain't nobody playing. I ain't no killer, but don't push me. That's all that is. Been serious. I've been digging your efforts. My man, I got you on there. We're gonna get you on. We're gonna get Chevy's TV on the live. I appreciate that. We got a couple already who said they're willing to come. We're gonna make this happen. You can't do it like that, just drop a link. It got to be set up. I got to explain the rules, and we got to do it like that. It's a little different on TikTok. And once you're on here, you just can't drop the link. You got to do that before. You can't even get to the link now. Here's Johnny said, hey, here's Johnny. Hey, Shane, I'm feeling you. Seem like you're talking crazy. And how I handle the craziness is I go and get rid of them, man. Don't come on here talking crazy, man. Because sometimes it could be me. I be feeling something, and I got to monitor how I feel. Because if somebody make me feel a certain kind of way, I will respond to that. So Shane Stewart, man, watch your steps, man. I ain't trying to be nothing I'm not. I tell you that. Ken, I'm not mean, man. Yo, I'm not one of the good ones. You know what I say? He's a good one. I'm not one of the good ones, but I'm not mean, though. I'm not a Democrat either. Piggy said, stream yards. What stream yards? Oh man, Chef, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that. When I get over here, I'm gonna look you up, Chef, and I might just put a comment on one of your videos, you know. But I appreciate that. Oh, Pinky said you can do both at the same stream yards. How much that? Cause I know you got to pay. What, about $100 for that stream yards? He said the Don is your daddy. He ain't mean. Y'all just saw. Still hope my friend Trump. Okay, we respect that, Ken. Ken, we respect that. I didn't mean to delete no message. Oh, it's free. It's free. StreamYard. I thought wasn't nothing free but the roof. No, I didn't say it. There's nothing on the house besides the roof. Listen, man, if it's your first time coming, man, I want to welcome y'all to the chat. Why I'm the last one finding out? Thank you, Pinky in the Brain. That's free. I thought everything costs. StreamYards is free. Hey, but do it leave a what they call the marks, the oil mark. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The what do they call it? The oil mark. Does it leave the oil mark? By it being free, they usually have their name on the video. Or is it going to be oil? Not oil mark. Is it going to be watermark? Oh, you said you've been mentioning it. Okay, do it leave watermarks like if you use it for videos? Harris, that's disrespectful and you violate my community guidelines, man. Watermark, no watermark. Okay, that's cool. So I'll look into that, but I want to get you on this live and let you come here, and I'm more familiar with this one, and then we can get it. It's like Zoom. Oh, I got Zoom. I know what Zoom. Harry Gamer said, I'm from India. Hey, Harry, think you like the second one from India. Much love. Shout out to India. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you. Chef Chevy, appreciate you. But just time out. Yeah, you right too. Where is that? I gotta go back to his name so I can do that. Can't find him. When I see him, because I can't find him now. I discuss Pinky said, what topics you trying to discuss on your channel? I talk about different things, man. I got like a lot of videos that talks about different things. And then I do the lives as well. I'm a black man, so it's some of the issues dealing with my community are important to my heart. Shane said, did anyone ever tell you that you look like Denzel? No, sir. I'm no Denzel. Alex said, hey, Alex, welcome. Thank you, Shan. Shan asked that question. Check out. Yo, Ken, no thank you. I don't really know what you're saying, but I'm not even going to read that. Something about a cereal box. Okay. But listen, man, if you're just coming in, this is Mark B's perspective. You know, where I talk about different topics. This is Mark B's perspective where I talk about different topics, man. I want to welcome y'all. If you had not done it, make sure you like this video. Also, subscribe to the channel. Alex said, do you like cats? It's Saturday, so I'm a little flexible today. Cats are all right. Once I learned more about them, first I thought they were strange. I was more into dogs, big dogs like Rottweilers and pit bulls. But Oh, Ken S. That guy named Cereal Box Jeff. His name is Cereal Box Jeff. Okay, my man. But he remind you of Kamala Harris? Come on, man. I don't even like that. Not even looking into it. That's disrespectful. I don't know. I don't know who he is. If you're just coming in, man, welcome to the chat, man. Today is Saturday. I wanted to come and say hey to my peoples, man. And I want to thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What sports do you play? Check it out. You will get a laugh. Ken, I'm going to check that out for you a little bit later. I don't play no sports right now. Cats beats dogs 11 times out of 10. You know the crazy thing about it? In that one-on-one, Chevy, I'm taking a dog. But I done seen some videos where the cat was helping their owners. And man, that cat whipped the dog, some big dogs. So it might have been a weak dog, but like a Rottweiler, I'm taking a Rottweiler and a Pit Bull every time. But Chef Chevy said the cat is beating the dogs 11 times out of 10. I don't know about that, man. Alex said, what sports do you play? I don't play no sports right now. Back in the day, I used to do a little bit of hood basketball, hood football, stuff like that. Ken, I'm going to check that out. Jonathan Bolton, it's Saturday, so I'm going to give this dude an opportunity. I'm on chill mode. I'm going to be nice with him. He said, this has got to be the stupidest effing stream I ever seen. All right, Jonathan. Yo, hey, Jonathan, I gave you a pass for one. Now you coming with something else. Pinky said, do you know other African American Trump supporters? No, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. No, man. Ken said, take my pit Hennessy. Okay. I saw some vids that cats humiliated dogs. Yeah, I done seen the videos. I done seen it, but most of the videos I seen, those cats was like in distress and they was helping their owners. That's a different type of energy. Because I think this dog was attacking a little kid. Man, that cat ran over there and whipped that dog. That dog shot up out of there. But just a regular incident, I'm taking dogs every time. Man, said I ate some hood barbecue. You know what? I thought about, here's Johnny made a good point. He said, if the gorilla is a male, what happens if he get hits in the private? That's what I'm thinking. If y'all attacking, man, y'all got to go for that. Hands down. Gorilla going down. Here's Johnny, man. You didn't crack the code. I'm back with 100 men. Because all you got to do is attack the private, see? He done. Chef said, Jonathan, cool out. 12 said, he's too old to play sports. Okay. Pinky said, catch you later. Thank you, Pinky, for all the support and all the comments you gave. Appreciate that. Chef Chevy said, I'm for Trump. Ask me anything. We're going to talk. I want to set up that live with you on there so we can really get down. Today, I'm like, my mind is in chill mode. You know what I mean? I ain't really there, right? Because when I go to that thing, I go in the zone and all my information be set up in my mind like files, and I'll be ready to spit it. I'll be ready to go. Like, I'm real relaxed right now. I'm on chill mode. Mad said, laugh out loud. Actually, I was a special police officer for the transit system in Dallas. Okay, good job, man. Much respect to the officers, especially those who do the right thing and don't do that police brutality. Big shout out. Alice said, my profile picture is a cat that can whip some dog behind. Okay, it sure is. Ken said that was cereal box Seth, not Jeff. I don't know neither one of them. But thank you for sharing that, Ken. Thank you for sharing that. Ken say you take 100 meth heads. The meth heads gonna get whipped. I know the meth heads gonna lose. I already know that for a fact. They might have a heart. If you tell them we gonna give you a hit if you win, they still gonna lose because their bones get weaker because of the meth. Alex made some type of. He said they never quitting though. Okay, okay, all right. But Chef, where we at, man? Chef, we're going to make that happen. We're going to make that happen. Dr. J said, okay. He wasn't running for office up to then. You know what I'm saying? He was involved in, and people respected him. Let me give you this too. Reason why they liked him, those who did, and there was some people that didn't like him because his rentals and all that. To say he was discriminating against renting to certain people, but that's beside the point. Why they liked him? Because, especially the rap community, they got a fascination over people with money. He had the Taj Mahal, Trump Plazas, all them big hotels. He was promoting the fights for Mike Tyson, so he was making money off of Mike Tyson and all that stuff. So yeah, his name was within the culture and the community during that time until he started running for office. So do the research on that. He made a lot of money off of Don King. He made money off of Mike Tyson. He had them hotels, them casinos. So that fascinate our peoples for some reason. Even with cars, they say Trump. If you got the spades, they call it Trump. You know that, right? Even with the car, you be like, I'm Trump tight. I ain't got nothing but spades left. When they say Trump tight, it's kind of a reference to even Trump. But thanks for sharing that, Chef. Alex. Alex said 100 ostriches. You know, my brother and my one of my friends went to Africa, and they was talking about them ostriches. Alex said 100 ostriches or 10 gorillas. I got gorillas over ostriches. And he told me how big them ostriches are in person. And they even took pictures. Man, them ostriches are huge in person. In my mind, when I hear the word ostrich, I'm thinking of not that big. Man, them things is huge, man. They said they had to step up for the vehicle they was in, but the ostrich came like to the second. That's how big them ostriches are. So them ostriches are big. But I'm taking them gorillas against ostriches. Thank you for sharing that. Ken said, peace out, young blood. Catch you later. Channel said, for real. But that was his dad. Who you? I'm lost, man. Remind me who you talking about. You said for real, but that was his dad. Not with the Trump Plaza wasn't his dad. That was all Donald Trump from the Taj Mahal in New Jersey, because that's the part of town I was from. Atlantic City, all that. That's the East Coast version of Las Vegas, Atlantic City, New Jersey. It was at one time. It kind of fell off when we lost some of them Trump hotels. Yeah, they love Trump, most definite. Ken said that's King Trump. Okay. Pope Trump. Also, even if Trump was like that back then, where's the room for change and redemption? Isn't that what it's about? Yeah, but people complaining about what he's doing today. A lot of the complaints is about what he's doing today. So, but like I said, today is relaxed. I'm in a relaxing mode. Cause y'all gonna get me pull these files out that's in my head. Y'all didn't see me look on no paperwork. And I didn't even know we was gonna talk about that. But that's what I do when it comes to that, especially stuff that I'm passionate about. They're in the files in my head, man. Alex Bartel said 100 Oscars. Okay, I already read that. He was in the studio with 50 Wu-Tang, Run DMC, LL, Michael. So what did that mean, though? What did that mean? That's good stuff. They don't know about being Trump tight. Yeah, that they don't know. That's an old school saying. Thank you, Ken. Ken said they the same size on TV. You know, but when people just all I was saying is about the ostriches, they're bigger in person. If you really don't know, now if you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Even like when you was young, you might have thought a hippopotamus. You know he's big, but you would have to really see them, especially the ones in Africa. Them African hippos, they huge and they will slaughter you. They can bite your body in half. So thank you. Mad said gorilla would wreck the birds. Easy. And they got lightweight bones. Yeah, gorilla was slaughtered them. Channel said, wasn't Fred Trump discriminating? Not Don. Yo, listen, today I'm in chill mode. I'm not going to let y'all take me there. Today I'm in chill mode. But when you go back to the 80s, that's all Donald Trump. That was Donald, not his dad. So yeah, we're working with Trump, but it's about we, the people who can't get our stuff together. Javier, good job, man. Thank you. What I'm doing, I'm working with me, man, because I know that's who I can rely on. I'm working with me and my family, my peoples. And first of all, we got to get ourselves together. We can't go to somebody else broken. And that's the problem. We go broken and begging for something. That's not what I'm at. I'm going whole because I'm becoming whole. I'm whole as a human being. I'm not going to say, here, you take me to the promised land. You know, that's what got us messed up, even dealing with religion. But let me say, I'm keeping it chill today. The first goal for mankind, for us as people, human beings, get ourselves together. Be the best you can be. Not saying live your best life, because when we say live the best life, some people talking about just spending money. It ain't got nothing to do with that. Be your best self as far as your thinking abilities and the decisions you make. Taking responsibility for the choices you make as well. So when you say working with somebody, I'm working with me first, working with my family, because I got to be the strong man. Every individual got to be the strong man. I'm whole, I'm strong, and then I come together with you. You're whole, you're strong, and that's why we do better. But we can't go at somebody else's feet, bowing down to somebody else and saying, here, save me, take me to the promised land. That's some fictional Bible stuff. Chef said, I go where I'm celebrated, not tolerated. And that's not usually in the hood, like Nipsey Hussle said. Shout out, Chef. I got a lot more respect for you just for the words that you said. You know, because it's about truth. And we're not going to win each other saying, no, you're wrong. Because anybody can say wrong. You know, just really just talk and get to know each other. Because I guarantee you, if people, human beings, intelligent beings, can sit down and talk, we'll be better off. Because we got a lot more in common than we do in differences. And Chef, let me share you this. It's a book that I read. It was in this particular book that I read, and this is what it said. And this ain't really not my people. I'm just sharing something that was in the book. And when I say my people, I'm talking about African Americans. They made a correlation between white people and black people. Just listen to me, Chef. In the book, it said white people can have 100 differences. No, 99 differences. And for the sake of one agreement, they work together. I'm going to say that again. In this particular book I read, It said that white people can have 99 differences, and then one thing that they agree upon. For the sake of the one thing they agree upon, they work together. And then later on in that same paragraph, it spoke about us. It said black people can have 99 things we agree with. 99 things we agree with. And we have one thing that we disagree with. For the sake of the one thing that we disagree with, we're going to fall out. I'm not saying whether that's true or not. Take it with a grain of salt. Believe it or not believe it. That's what it said in the book. Chef, did you get that? Tayyib Morkan said, hey, what's up? He said, sup, my people, I'm back. Appreciate you coming back. Chevy said, I would debate every okay. Okay, but just understand you dealing with a different type individual. I don't know what people you enclose yourselves around or your circle. I don't really know that. I just know what I bring. That's all I know. And I know what I know. So appreciate you. Have you met any celebrities? Not no real big ones. I met one. One that come off top of my, this ain't the only one that I met because I done been to concerts and seen like rappers and stuff. But I remember I seen Gayle King. This was some years ago. I saw Gayle King. She was so nice. She was in a particular mall in the Chinese store going to get, it was her and her son and her daughter. And they was going to get, and my wife was so excited. She runs up in there and Gayle, I'm like, who? I didn't know who she was talking to. I'm just following her. I'm not excited about no Gayle, but anyway, I met Gayle. Gayle was so nice. She came out that store, took pictures. We had a newborn. She held the baby, took pictures. Her son and daughter took the pictures while we took the pictures. She was real nice. Maya said 100 Trumps verse no. T said, wow. How? One Mark verse 3, Kamala's. See, listen, man, y'all catch, I'm in a good mood, man. I'm feeling real nice and bubbly and chill. You know, I'm not gonna let y'all steal that from me, man. I'm not even blocking today. Because I usually would. Now I put some of my time out though. But I'm giving y'all an opportunity to correct yourselves, man. Y'all grown. Taves said 99? Yeah. I'm not African. I'm American, indigenous, Choctaw of this land. See, that's what's up. That's what's up. But you still keep a line. It's still one land. But this ain't for that though. But I just want you to know you're dealing with something different right now. This ain't your average Joe Blow, Snow, whatever. But I respect that. Indigenous. I know exactly what you're talking about. Choctaw of this land. Right. Okay. Not only did I get it, I know it. Ooh. That's a fact. See, Chef, how when people talk and how when we don't judge each other, how we can, do you just see the difference though? We got more in common, man, than we even realize it. Okay, channel. I'm gonna holler at you, man. Man, listen, man, I'm glad I came on. I didn't even know if I was gonna come on today, but something said, let me go holler. Oh, Chef met some social media celebs. My DM, business perspective. Okay, that's good. I believe it. I spent 85% of my life around black folks. I got black folks that's family, and to this day, show me more love than my own. Yeah, it be like that sometimes, man. Some people, get it's different because everybody different and different people like different. But we cannot judge a book by its cover. But we do that because part of it is like a what you call it is protective measures. You know what I'm saying? So everybody want to be feel safe. So yeah, we don't judge, but we look at somebody and be like, oh, let me get away from them. Sometimes people do that because of fear and all that. Smooth for life. Thanks for sharing that. Alex, Mike said, love you, man. Love you too, man. Appreciate y'all energy. Thank you for all y'all doing. I met Tristan Tate. How was it? Sharma, how was that when you met him? When you met Tristan, how was that? The experience? Did you get a good vibe from that? Or did he belittle you? How was that experience? Dr. J said, keep comments respectful. Alex said, I'm from Algeria. Shout out to Algeria. Thank you for checking in. Appreciate you. Morocco. That's right. So how was that experience though, Chef? You said you met Jackie Kennedy in her prime. How was that experience? How close did you get first? Alice said, yo, you're from Morocco. Possibly. I'm from the land. Javier said, Lord bless you, brother. You do a great job. Thank you. Alex said, nice. Okay. Shout to my friend Mo Lester. Mike says, shout out his friend Mo Lester. Mo Lester, I don't know if you're here. I don't know where you at, but we want to shout you out, Mo Lester. Your buddy Mike uh, Ox Oxlong wanted us to shout you out. So we're hoping you're safe. We're hoping you have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Alex said, Allah Mubarak. Mubarak. Thank you. It was cordial and nice. Okay, that's what's up. It said, Chef said were just fired up about the Trump topics, thinking disagreements meaning trolling. You have to agree to disagree. Everybody ain't out to get you. Good stuff. Chef, I wasn't, that might be the way I express myself, and maybe I got to work on that. But just because I express myself, that don't mean I'm riled up. That means I'm expressing myself. That means it's real because when it's real, for me, I can't speak for nobody else. I got to take responsibility for me, Chef. But if I'm passionate about that, I speak it. I can't hide it. Sometimes people, if I feel a certain way, they might be able to see it on my face. Why? I'm not trying to hide it. Why are you mad? I might not even be mad. They might see what's going on in my processing in my mind and all that. But thank you, Chef, for pointing that out, though. Sharma said, met him at a car rally in Bucharest, wherever that's at. Michael Warren said, what's your content? My content be about a lot of different stuff. You talking about on the channel as a whole? I got some interviews out there. Got some, just the Trump stuff. That's more recent, but I had videos even before that. I got a lot of different content. Look through my website, look through my channel before you even subscribe and see if that's for you. Because my channel may not be, it's not for everybody. Everybody's not for everybody. Every woman is not for you. For the females, every man is not for you. So Michael Warren, just check the site out and see if that's what you, because when you go to my site, that's basic. That's not me as a whole, but that's kind of the stuff gonna be kind of similar to what you see on my website. Oh, Chef said I didn't meet Jackie. I was to do whom mention her. Oh, okay, okay. Dr. J says super stickers, chats, gifts are available. Show support. Okay. It's okay. Trump would get plenty of content. He's a hey man, be respectful. That's on both sides, man. Be respectful. That's all I ask on both sides. Be respectful. But yeah, it's easy to get content. And let me say this. A lot of content I bypass because I don't want to look at it like it's for content. But some stuff when I feel here, I gotta speak on it because I feel that something about that. So I'm not doing it for a content for real, for real. I'm doing it because I want to address certain things. Michael Warren said yes. Joe Rose said Trump is his content. Yo, yo, he said you told me say something else. I'm gonna get you up out of here. Chef said you told me say something else, and I'm gonna get you up out of here. And then you ignore the rest of my content comments. Chef, I wasn't talking to you. What you talking about? Chef, I wasn't talking to you when I said you. If I told somebody else, it was somebody else. And I did get them out. That was somebody else. I didn't tell Chef, I didn't tell you that. I might have just read your comment, but it was somebody else's that I was talking about. Chef, it wasn't for you, man. No. Chef, you hear me? That wasn't for you. That was somebody else, and I got them out. But I probably didn't say their name. Dr. J said, purchase a membership to show support for the channel. XL King said, 60 men could take a gorilla. It would just be the most gruesome 3 hours in history. But they taking him. I like what I think it was Ken. He said, you got to go for the private part. And I'm agreeing with that. Sharma, it may be stupid, but Ken pointed out is go for his private part. If you can get to his private part, you probably can take him out. So I don't know how stupid the debate is, Sharma. If you get his private part, you may be able to get him. I say the best of the best men. The original debate was random men. I'm not taking the men on random men. I'm taking 100 Vikings, or I want them 100 warriors, Shaka Zulu and them, or 100 prisoners, the best of the best in the United States, probably 5 from this prison, 5 from there, the best 100. I'm taking the men. Win, lose, or draw. He said 5 John. No, no, he wouldn't. I'm not with you on that, Sherman. You said 5 John Jones with Fold the Gorilla. No. Chef, I'm going to read your comment, though I don't agree with it. Chef, I'm going to read your comment. Boy, y'all loving him now. Let him say something otherwise. Y'all going to hate him tomorrow. But let me read your comment, Chef. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Shaquan Barkley. Shaquan Barkley, shout out. Chef want to give you a shout out to chilling with Trump, regardless of the backlash. Well, a chef, a chef, a chef. I'm gonna shout out Jalen Hurts for not even going and dealing with that stuff. Chef said, "Oh, it was me. We good though." Yeah, because I didn't say I wasn't talking about you. But see, I saw it, and I think I probably had just read your comment, and it did probably pull me from finishing your comment. But I was handling somebody else who had like 3 different lines of BS, and I had to get them out. One John could take down DC. Somebody said DC himself a silverback. Obviously said they're gonna run. He's still talking about the debate. Oh, Michael Warren said them type of men don't exist. I'm not gonna say they don't exist because I think we you know how teams play to their competition. I think that's the same thing with mankind. We respond not to our competition, but to our environment. So I'm not gonna say they don't really exist. I think the harder, okay, if we go into a famine, you're gonna see a different you, you're gonna see a different me. The more when our environment change, we are gonna change. So I don't know. I do agree with you. Like we ain't running around every day doing that. Everybody's in chill mode. But if our environment change, we will change as individuals. But thank you, Michael Warren, for sharing that. My man Gurf, I'm glad I found you, Gurf. I was looking for you, man. Gurf, you're not gonna get muted. Guess what, Gurf? I want to extend the olive branch to those who would like to come on here and speak. It ain't no debate because I'm not even doing no debate. But I would like to welcome you to come and give you a chance to speak your truth because anybody can type something. So, Gurf, are you willing to come on here on the live? Sherman said Gorilla would win. X King said, shout out Jay Hurts from a Viking fan. I'm a Cowboy fan, and we don't like Philly at all. I've been to concerts in Philly in the Spectrum back in the day. I know how Philly get down. Philly don't like the Cowboys, but I give big shout out to Jalen Hurts for taking a stand. That's a good point. That's why we all got different viewpoint. Obvious Captain said, why do people even care about athletes? Why do people even care why would an athlete care about politics? He's gonna get paid either way. Good point. Good point. Gurf said Gorilla probably smarter than you. Are you saying me specifically or us as human beings? I didn't know that, Gurf. But Gurf, I'm extending the olive branch for those who want to come on a live where you can show your face and you can speak your piece instead of being behind a keyboard. That's what I want to do. Not just you, but just for anybody. Are you willing to come on here and speak your truth? Ten Texan dads versus one gorilla. Chef, you're a hater. Chef, I'm gonna tell it to you to your face. You're a hater. Chef, why you gonna do that to Jalen? Say he's trash from Bama. Remember, he graduated from Oklahoma, though. He transferred from Bama and went to Oklahoma. And you gonna call him trash? Remember, Nick Saban did him dirty, man. Nick Saban set him down. And then what's his name? The one in Miami? They put him in, the quarterback. I don't want to mess his name up, but you know what I'm talking about. Oh, you wrote that to OKC, yeah. Then to the Eagles, yeah. I ain't read all your. Oh, now you're saying my QB was MVP. Yeah, he was MVP. Jalen Hurts is trash. But you said he trash. You started off saying he trash. You said prisoners would get him. I said they would dip out real quick. No, I'm talking about, listen, I'm talking about the prisoners, those with honor. See, it's a different life thing. Like people live by different principles. But let's say the prisoners with honor and knowing all they got to do is handle this gorilla and they can go free. They all got life. All they got to do is handle this one mission. I'm not talking about run. I'm taking them prisoners. Thank obvious Captain. Randy said, I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. Okay. They say we all sinners. So who calling who? Obvious Cabinet said Girth want to fade. Yeah. When celebrities get involved in politics, you risk losing 50+% of your followers. Right. Because remember, that's a good point. That's a good point. Michael Warren. But some people, some stuff, it don't even matter because it's bigger than that. But when you get into politics, but everything is politics in a way. So you're gonna just be silent. Now, if you pull a Michael Jordan, a lot of people gonna love you, but they're not gonna respect you. Because Michael Jordan ain't got involved in anything. So he get a lot of love. That's why his shoes sell good. But far as the respect and looking to him for any advice, you never gonna get that from Michael Jordan. But those who stood out, there's a documentary on a guy who played with Michael Jordan. Forgot his name, but he was hitting them threes. Oh, it was right at the top of my head, hitting them three. They went to the White House. Man, he gave a note to the president. It might have been the first Bush. I think it was Daddy Bush was in office. You know, he got blackballed and didn't play. That man said he lost 50 million. It's estimated he lost 50 million because he wanted to go to the president and talk about the plight of his people in the ghettos, the community, and their struggle. We're not saying that the president told the team not to hire him, but his stocks was up. His stats were up. He was a valuable player. After that, he didn't play no more in the NBA at all. But they did a documentary on his story. That's a good story to check out. And my mind is getting a blank. Please forgive me. But as soon as I end this live, I'll be able to tell you his name. Randy says the Lord is not slow in keeping his promises, as some understand slowness. Instead, he is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance. Very good, Randy. You're a preacher, man, because you're doing a lot of preaching. Or do you despise the riches of his goodness and forbearance, long sufferings, not knowing that the goodness of God leads you to repentance? Okay. Mark said, you hate Trump because he got a better hairline than you. That's the only reason. Thank you, Mark, for sharing. Okay. Chef said, Josh Allen is my quarterback. Okay, a hater. So you've identified yourself as a hater, Chef. Chef, you're a bona fide hater, man. Shout out to Jalen Hurts for making a stand, man. Good job. And I also, Chef, wanted to shout out Shaquan Barkley for going to the thing and sucking up to Donald Trump. Girth, on the gorilla question, 10 minutes of prep time and humans can make weapons, we win. Hey, that's true, but to make it, because that would be easy. 100 men with weapons would be easy, in my opinion, because now you can start cutting. But I think they were saying 100 random men, no weapons. So since they said that, I said, okay, no, I'm not taking 100 random men. But what I do is I'm gonna go get me 100 Vikings from back in the day, or 100 Africans, Shaka Zulu and them, or I'm gonna get 100 prisoners. You know, them real prisoners ain't got nothing to lose. They got life, and they need to do this in order to get released and get their freedom. I ain't taking 100 random men. No. Obvious Captain said Mike sat down and got paid. I don't know why he played ball his whole life to throw it. I would have shut up and donated or something. Mike did a lot of donation now. Go just check. I ain't even gonna run down the stuff. Mike donated a lot of money. And that probably was his advisors and stuff doing that, you know, telling him what to do. Randy said, who is the liar but he who denies that Jesus is Christ? He is Antichrist that denies the Father and the Son. Obvious Cabinet said, even if we had stones, we could do it with 50. All I'm saying, I'm going back to Ken. Ken said, find the man jewels and attack them jewels, man. Everybody, every time you go in, go after his Jews. And a lot of people going to die because as we go in, because that's the only soft spot. You know, somebody earlier was explaining about how tough their skin is, their bone density, and their strength, their teeth. They just got so much going for them. They can back slap us. So, Chef, you know, I'm making light today, Saturday. I'm chill. Chef said, how's he sucking up? 80 to 85% black men put Trump in the White. That's a lie. He got less than 20% of the black male vote. 94% of the black women voted for Kamala. 80% voted for Kamala, of the men. So he didn't get no 80 to 85%. Chef, research that. You real good. I know you got a lot of knowledge, but just the stuff you shared on here. But research that. It ain't no 85% of black men voted for Trump. No, that's a lie. Hey, Chef, you good, but that's one mistake you made. That ain't true. J. Rose said, looking at a gorilla right now. Tell us some of the attributes, because you're on a computer or on your phone. What you talking about in real at the zoo? What are you talking about? Chef said Trump got 80% of them. No, no, Chef. I can't wait to have you on though. Boy, I'm gonna get some laughs. That's a fact. I'm telling you, that's a fact. Trump even know that's a fact. Not no 80%. No, 80% voted for her. Those are the exit polls. Go research the numbers though. That's something I want you to bring to the when we had a thing. And it's not gonna be no debate. Nobody embarrassing nobody. It's no wins or losers, man. We all Americans, so we gonna carry it as such. But I'm looking forward to having you, Chef, because I know you're gonna bring it. You're gonna bring it. I know you're gonna bring it, and you're gonna do nothing but wind my mind up. I love to learn. That's what I live for. Thank you, Chef. Chef, thank you. Thank you. She said that the left media, the CNN said it. Yo, Chef, that's crazy. So where did you get those numbers? Where did you get those numbers, Chef? Chef, where did you get your numbers? Chef, where did you get them numbers? Y'all just but it's Saturday though, so I ain't even really mad. As long as y'all ain't too disrespectful, because I'm chill too, man. I ain't gonna be on too much longer. Man, I thank y'all for the support. I love the support, man. I'm not mad at nobody. You see what I'm saying? If I offend you by the way I express myself, I'm not even gonna say I apologize, but don't take it the wrong way because it ain't meant to offend, but I express myself how express myself. He ain't done with me yet. I'm still growing. Chef, where you go? Don't leave now. Chef, where you at, man? And Chef, are you really a chef? Can you cook or that just a name? Listen, man, I welcome y'all here. I ask if you have not done it. First of all, if this is your first time to my live, I welcome you here. I thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ignorant, love, master, daughter. I'm lost, man. I didn't really like how you put that out, but I don't understand what you're saying. MC said I want to be disrespectful, especially when they vote against their interests and then cry about its big babies, them Republicans. MC, what you talking about, man? Because one thing we're gonna do is be respectful. But what you saying? You say they vote against their own interests and then cry about it. It's a lot of that going on, man, right now. Obvious Captain said Tim came in hating, didn't he though? Tim, who are you talking about? Now you're winning that. You're a cook, but I got a little bit of skills. I ain't no chef. Yeah, MC said you can argue. Hey, today, MC today was light. We weren't even really on that. We was talking about the one gorilla versus 100 men. That's what we was talking about. Well, you weren't playing. We're just talking about one gorilla versus 100 men. I'm not taking that 100 random men, the original challenge. I'm not even doing that. This is what I'm gonna do for y'all. I'm going with 100 Vikings from back in the day. I'm going with 100 of them Africans, Shaka Zulu and his squad. Or if we come up to date, I'm getting 100 prisoners, the best of the best, who got life, nothing to lose. And if they do this, they get released. That's what I'm going for. Thank you, MC. MC, you're right. I feel your energy, man. Boy, you bringing it. Tim, a keyboard warrior. Who's Tim? Oh, now I see Tim. Love NBA, NFL loves white woman. So Tim, let's be respectful, man. This is the first one I'm seeing. Gerb said, MC, we can say the same about CNN. Obvious captain. You know, obvious captain said, Gerb, were you just silent that whole time? He might have stepped out and stepped back in. I don't know. But going back to Chef, you still in the house, Chef? Are you still in the house? I welcome everybody who just came here on this live. We just talk about different topics. Today is Saturday, so I'm taking it real easy. I ask that you subscribe to the channel if you have not done it already. Like this video also if you have not done it. Hit the notification, man, so you can be notified anytime I make a video. Dr. J said, welcome to Mark B's perspective. Listen, man, let me see what that's talking about. Maybe they want to come home to some peace with all that money and then pass it on to her peaceful family. Chef, I missed that. What y'all? Oh, y'all talking about a whole nother issue. And when he was speaking about the daughter, but I didn't catch what was going on. I can't catch all the comments. Chef said, oh, I'm her. Okay. Dr. J said, happy Saturday, everyone. Remember to double tap that screen on your way into the chat. Make sure you double tap the screen. I don't know if that means anything or not, but I've heard that also. Dr. J said, double tap the screen on the way into the chat. Man, I want to thank y'all for the continued support. Thank you. Make sure you read the community guidelines. I see another comment been held up. I'm not releasing no comments that have been held up because evidently it's borderline. You good, her, equal here. In the South. Okay. Chef don't be playing. Tim said Redwood, Florida. Ooh, Tim said Redwood, Florida, 300 black people murdered. Black men still love white women. Hey, Tim, are you talking about buying white people because they had messed with white women in Redwood, Florida? I'm going to look up Redwood, Florida myself. That's a sundown town? Van said, hi, sir. From which country you are from? The United States, in the building. Where you from? Chef know that town. Chef said Redwood was weak. Okay. But did they kill it? I guess that's over time. 300 black men. Is there any truth to that? Because I'm going to look that up. I'm going to most definitely look that up. Now they said no such thing as a sundown town. Oh, it might not be. You say it ain't. People say it is. Van said, I'm from India. Okay, welcome India. A couple of y'all, you're not a bot, are you? Van, you like the third or fourth person from India, but we welcome you. Much love to India. Shout out to India. Chef said, no such thing as a sundown town. Okay. Said, never heard of it. There's no racism. Everybody's good. yo, yo, yo. But I ain't no town I can't go in when the moon is out. I heard that. But I'm gonna do some research. I was doing some research the other time, and they said there are some towns. Chef, they said there's a town, I forgot which one, man. They blow the horn at a certain time of night. So if you're in the town, you got to bounce. I'm gonna find that out. Pull the name of the town. Van said, USA is getting better and stronger day by day. The people are getting together to build a nation. Okay. Gert said, wake and bake. Yo, y'all been amazing. What happened? Y'all have been amazing. Make sure if you just come into this live, man, we just talk about different topics here. I want to thank y'all. If it's your first time, make sure you like this video. Also, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I make a video. But thank you. I'm learning a lot from y'all today. I'm going to check out that stuff y'all talking about. We'll go back to what town he said that was. It's Florida, Redwood, Florida. Redwood, Florida. I'll write that down. See what they talking about. Redwood, Florida. Redwood, Florida. We're going to see. Van, my day is going good. How's your day? I hope your day is going good. I hope your weekend will go good as well. Listen, man, I've been on here a long time. Anybody got any closing thoughts or comments before we wrap this up? Anybody got any closing thoughts or comments before I wrap this up? I want to thank y'all for the continued support. Make sure you like this video. Don't hate. Like the video before you get off of here. Make sure you like this video. If you have not done it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Does anybody got any last closing thoughts or comments? Anybody? Jerome, it said that people argue over dumb stuff like a gorilla versus man instead of what's actually going on. Yeah, here, Jerome, I don't know if this is your first time or not. We talk about stuff that's going on. Today was Saturday. I just came out to talk to my people. We don't even usually talk about stuff like this, but I just wanted to get with my people on that. So Tim said the black men leave white women alone. Okay. Yes, sir. Take care. Best of luck for the channel. Appreciate that. Obvious Captain said, Tim, you tripping. Yeah, Jerome, we don't usually talk about that. You just caught us on the exception. Today I'll be trying to be chill because even if you look at my videos, Jerome, when we talk about them topics, I feel passionate. I'm a black man. I feel passionate about some of the stuff that's going on now. So check out my videos. On this channel, we get it on. But today I wanted to chill and I just threw that question out there. Anybody else got any closing comments, man? Jerome, you subscribe to the channel yet? Or at least look at the channel, see if that's for you, man. Go through my lives, my old lives, to see if this is the channel for you. If so, make sure you subscribe. Like this video too, man. I ain't got time to come on here playing games, but that's what I do. But today is Saturday, so I just wanted it to be light for the day. Jerome said, I'll check it. Appreciate you. Listen, man, I thank y'all for the continued support. Thank you. Thank you. And what? It's a winner. FBI statistics say it's safer with white women. I don't date them, but safer. Huh, I don't know. That's good. He says safer. I don't know. I don't know. I think that opens a whole can of worms, but I don't know. I can't say. But thanks for sharing that, Chef. Listen, man, thanks again. I done been on this live too long. Time to get back to family business. I thank y'all for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all continue to have a good day. Continue to enjoy the weekend. Until next time, y'all be safe. Peace.